Hi, this is Pam from the Birch Cottage blog. In this video, I would like to show you just how easy it is to make a macrame plant hanger. Before you begin this project, there are just a few supplies that you'll want to have on hand. Some twine, a pair of scissors, and a tape measure. The very first thing you're going to want to do is to take your twine and cut 4 pieces of twine that are each 96 inches long. I will be demonstrating all these steps in the video, but I wanted to give you an outline of the steps to take to make your macrame plant hanger first. So after you've cut your twine, you're going to gather them up and make a loop at the top. This loop is going to be how you hang your planter. As with most macrame projects, it's a lot easier if you hang your work from a loop or hook or a nail or a coat rack hook, something like that. So once you have your loop that you just made hanging from a hook, you'll take 2 strands of twine and make a knot about 5 or 6 inches from the knot that you made at the top. And you're going to repeat that with the remaining 6 strands. Let's take a look. So again, you're going to come down about 6 inches from the knot that you made when you formed your loop, and you'll take 2 strands of twine and just knot them together. Then you'll take 2 more strands and knot those together, and do that with each of the sets of twine. And then for our next step, we're going to repeat the process of making knots. We'll take 1 strand of twine from one of the pairs of twine and 1 strand from another pair and make a knot about 6 inches down from the previous knot. And we'll repeat that with each of the remaining 6 strands of twine. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Once you've made your second row of knots, we're going to repeat that process and make another row of knots. So take 1 strand of twine from one of the pairs of twine that you knotted in the previous step and 1 strand from another pair and make a knot about 4 or 5 inches down from the previous knot. And then you'll repeat that with the other 6 strands. Let's take a look at what that looks like. All right, so now we're going to make one more row of knots. By now you know what to do. You take 1 strand of twine from the set that you just knotted and 1 strand from the next set and knot it down 4 or 5 inches from the previous knot. And then you're going to repeat that with each of the other 6 strands. So again, I'm just taking 1 strand from a pair and 1 strand from the next adjacent pair and tying a knot 4 or 5 inches down from the previous knot. And I'm doing that with each of the 8 strands